What up, Rap Potential YouTube channel?
What up? It's your boy JC.
And we're working on assorted Bulgarian Motorworks vehicles. Kind of. It's Bulgarian.
Not Bavarian?
Oh, Bavarian. There we go. Yeah, Bavarian. He should know.
Step one, chop cleanup, because I'm a pig.
Oh yeah, and there's one of those here now too. And in 54 probs.
Almost good.
No, it's actually pretty much good. Homie went through. We got all new oil leakages fixed on here. Oil leakages fixed under the valve cover and stuff. Except this coolant seal thing's all janked up. It like came apart. So we're waiting on a line. It should be here tomorrow. And then this thing is ready to rip.
Can't see it, but super stealth catch can under there.
Yeah. Can you?
You can't see it.
Oh yeah, you gotta see it. Right there, that shiny thing. Burger Motorsports, right?
Yep.
Catch can. So it's the same one I had on my 335. And it's got new injectors. It got a walnut blast.
It is good for the next 100,000 miles.
She's ready for bolt-ons, exhaust.
Yep.
Fancy parts now.
Downpipe, charge pipe,
Yeah.
intercooler,
All the fanciness.
boost.
So, then maybe this thing will keep up with my new project that I'm going to acquire this year.
That's
To replace the vert. So, but the real reason we're here though, let it get down. No.
Is episode 3
Of
I think.
fixing / just finishing the blue Miata. So Justin told me today that he's owned this car for over a year.
About a year and a half.
And the trip meter shows how many miles?
Good check. I think I reset it.
Oh, he reset it.
I reset it when I bought the car.
Reset it when he bought the car. Can't really see it because the steering wheel's all turned. What's that say? Focus. I'll read it for you. Oh man, I'm terrible. 65 miles. Own the car for a year and a half. 65 miles. So to put that into perspective, I drive 64 miles to work and back every day. So that's 32 there and 32 home. So we really got to get this thing tidied up. But what's left to do?
What's left to do? We need, got a vacuum leak somewhere. I have suspicion that I forgot to put the intake manifold gasket in. So I think it's there. We'll see. We'll try that first. We have maybe some clearancing to do with our wastegate and the hood.
Looks like it hits the hood.
And then, we're going to put these are currently 1/6 coils in coil pack. We're going to rewire the NB Mazda Speed coils in. And then just mess with megasquirt, get our startup tune good, and tomorrow start tuning it. If that all goes well.
So that means tonight we're firing it up. So basically the plan is I'm going to check for boost leaks. I brought the smoker up here. We're going to have to jerry rig something up to with a battery powered like tire air upper, and he's going to go ahead and wire up these coils, and then ideally by the end of the evening we can get this baby fired up. So I'd say everybody's still a little bit under the weather due to the old Rona-apocalypse that's hitting us right now. We tried to go to the grocery store earlier today. Woof.
There is no food left.
There's no groceries. So we're eating takeout for as much as we can until they close all non-essential businesses in Indiana. And then when they do that, I'm going to leave and go to Tennessee, where ideally non-essential businesses are still open and I don't have to eat all of my groceries. So look at this thing. Notice the trend though. Everything's blue here. He likes blue.
I like blue cars. Even the garage is blue.
The garage is blue. The bottles are blue. The rags are blue. We got all the blue. That shelf's blue.
The broom's blue.
Got a blue broom. Got a blue BMW thingy inside of that steering wheel. So
Just a couple blue cars.
yeah, we'll check back in when we're firing this baby up. Alright. Dr. JC getting ready to go in. We are getting ready to boost check this. So we got a strainer valve stuffed onto an air chuck inlet. Okay, we got a strainer valve shoved onto an air chuck inlet right here, and we're airing it up via this portable battery jump box, which is also powering our baby oil boiler here with our diesel truck injector or glow plug. So we're gonna turn the air compressor back on. You can see it inflated our glove, and then we are going to hit power on this thing and smoke the shop out. So 3, 2, 1.
Wait, did you hear that?
What? It's leaking good from somewhere.
We're gonna see real quick where it's leaking from.
Oh yeah, we'll see real quick where it's coming from when the smoke starts rolling. I'm telling you, dude, this thing will smoke us out of the shop. All right, so we just ran the Boost Leak Tester McJanger baby oil boiler. Dude, that's a great name. The baby oil boiler. That's what this thing's called. Because we do have baby oil in it. So there's baby oil, a sock, and assorted nuts and bolts in there. Just to keep the water level high. Okay, anyways. We found some boost leaks right here. Not really boost leaks, but just intake leaks because we are charging through the turbo. So our goal is to be able to find any sort of leaks in the intercooler piping. You know, stuff up here, pre-manifold. So we may have to crack the throttle blades open just to get more flow to the intake.
I got a power McJangle right there, and using the non-power McJangle. Oh wait, music!
3, 2, 1, 6. Not trying to get copyrighted on our unmonetized channel. What do we do today?
We talked a lot, and we wired up the NBE coils. Mazda Speed factory coils, because the 1.6 coils were kind of causing some issues. It didn't fit in the back. There's nowhere to actually bolt it up. They weren't long enough to actually fit the right firing order. So we cut up some harness from the old wagon motor. Good idea from Eric. And then I was able to find the right plugs online, just whatever. It took a little bit of Googling, but find the right connector, buy those, solder it in. We cut the old coil so it's still unpluggable. We'll clean it up, put some wrap around it. Was there anything else to
Also,
say
a
about
huge
it?
shout out to Matt Cole in Tennessee with his Mazda Speed Miata for checking the wire pin out on it for us at like 8 o'clock on a Friday night. So
we found a thread that told us where the wires needed to go, but all we had was
black
that and nothing, and just because these were just blank plugs. So shout out
Matt Cole
Matt
with a red Mazda Speed Miata who sold his Corvette to get that sad face.
But huge thanks.
Yeah.
That helped a lot.
So with that, we're calling it a night for tonight, and we're gonna come back tomorrow and tune this thing. So we'll catch you tomorrow. Or like for you, it's in 2 seconds, but for us, it's tomorrow.
Now it should say a red light or something. Why? He's got that camera out there, so you could probably point it at us.
At you?
This is the second drive of the Boostberry since sorting. Eric and I took it on a half inaugural drive and got a little bit of sorting in the tune so it can drive. Now we're gonna let Carly feel a little bit of the boost.
I'm excited. Hasn't been running for a year, so let's go for a drive.
Year and a half since we had this car.
Okay, cool.
Still have no tack that we need to figure out. So I was wondering why it kept cutting out when I was stopped accelerating, and it was just because I was slamming rev limiter. Because I didn't know. And the sound's so different, so it's like not what I'm used to.
Like it sounds like you didn't need a shift yet?
Yeah, I thought it sounded like it still had more in it. Hear it?
Do hear it.
vibrating really bad. We just had it up in the air, and Eric
Yeah,
grabbed,
it's like loud.
it drones like crap.
Yeah, it does.
It sounds quiet from outside, but it drones terrible in here.
Oh.
Feel that?
Yeah, what is that?
Eric grabbed the drive shaft, and the front U joint is like sloppy.
Ah.
So we have
Just
to pull
tighten
the
up.
drive shaft out and like have it rebuilt.
Sick.
It shouldn't be expensive, but
Just another day.
just something to do before you take it to the dyno and have it properly tuned. Oh, I was gonna go. We'll flip around. We'll go around the block, and then we're gonna go get gas.
Okay.
Let's go. So hopefully it doesn't just like throw the drive shaft through the tunnel at us. It shouldn't.
Well, better to die that way than a coronavirus.
And I just don't know when to shift because I'm not used to the sound yet.
Whoa, whoa. You enjoying it already?
Do one right here. Do it.
Keep it going.
I don't like going into parking lots to do stuff because then you have to exit said parking lot and it takes too long. Nice.
It's pretty gripped up.
Nice. Yeah, man. Like it's fast and drift. It rolls out. Should be glad it's not super loud though, because heck yeah. How
Should've gone the other way.
First day. Yeah, I was hoping you'd do another circle, you know, just go back where we came. You can hear that grinding pretty bad. I'm just hoping we don't just like
Drive shaft falls out.
So it's just the first time the camera. Yeah, so this is the first time you've really seen us driving it, but we've been kind of messing with it all day. We fixed all the boost leaks, didn't really find any. It's pulling like 17 inches of mercury vacuum at idle, which is pretty good, I think. We just think our KPA scaling or something was weird. It was only doing like 40 KPA, but we were driving it around. It's got a gnarly driveline vibration. I mean, it's good. So we pulled it in and checked it. We thought maybe flat spotted tires. These are pretty aggressive tires, but the U joint at the back of the trans is just like wasted. I mean, it's got a good quarter inch of play in it. So we're kind of on borrowed time, doing dumb stuff, you know, in it right now. But
you can't not.
Yeah, you can't not go beat on it while you're driving around, you know. Especially since we're stuck at home, all this sickness stuff. So. But yeah, dude, this thing rips for like a little bit of a street tune. Set the timing pretty conservative, set the fueling pretty conservative, and just go out and kick it around. You know, it's 7,000 RPM blood limiter and boost cut at like 12, or not 12 pounds, 15 pounds, but it's only making 10, so it's really not doing anything dumb. But it feels good, it pulls good. What's up, guys? Alright, so it's Sunday. Today I gotta leave. We got Justin trained up on the old welder here, and so he can tackle putting all the subframe reinforcement in the M coupe. And pretty much done with the Miata. We might piddle around with the ride height a little bit here this morning, or
After you leave, I might pull that drive shaft out.
yeah, so maybe help you get the drive shaft out. Or maybe we'll take it for one final rip before we take it all apart, but pretty pumped with how it came out for getting it all like tuned up in one day and fixing all the stuff in the front and just going to rip on it. I think we're doing pretty good. It's about ready for like either to take it to a dyno and get it tuned after we sort out a couple little bits, and
Hopefully, Corona doesn't stop me from getting it tuned in the next month.
yeah, that would be no bueno. So
Probably a good chance.
we're still planning on taking a trip out to North Carolina here at the end of the month, if or not the end of March, the end of April, if the government allows us to, or maybe we'll just go. We'll say we're going to the grocery store in Bryson City. So, but with that, thanks for watching. Keep it rad,
Peace
and
out.
we'll see you.